Okay, folks, if you've been watching the news, you know that Charles Schwab is all over the news, right? And so I just wanted to share with you some facts. Here's the deal. There's a lot of folks on YouTube and in the news and in the regular mainstream media that create FUD. And when they're creating the FUD, which is basically fear, uncertainty, and doubt, it can cause you to make a financial mistake. So let me share a few things with you here. First of all, Charles Schwab has $7 trillion in assets. If something happens, it will have a major ripple effect. But what I wanted to share with you, there are things in place. They have the banking side, and then they have the investment brokerage side. They're two different sides of the business, right? But let me share with you, I'm going to share here on my screen with you some things, because I did a video on this a few months back when SVB was having trouble then. All right, and that is that you have some protections in place. So when it comes to your securities, your stocks, and your bonds, here's what you have in place. There's the SIPC. Now the SIPC, that is kind of like an FDIC for your bank account, right? Only this is on the securities and the cash sides for stocks and bonds. And you basically have, there's two buckets that you have. You have a 500,000, which also includes 250,000 limit for cash, okay? Now, most people are not going to be, above that. So you do have that protection in place, all right? Now, here's the other thing. Charles Schwab, about 3 years ago, acquired TD Ameritrade, and they've been in this transition for about 3 years now. Basically, they're at a point where they are too big to fail, all right? Too big to fail. Now, is it something that you should be concerned about? I think that you should be in the know, but here's what I just kind of want to warn you against. Anytime you make an emotional decision and just basically move your money, all of a sudden, that's actually when you can lose money, right? Because people make a decision based on FUD. Again, that is, the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt. And I get it. It's very real, right? But you actually want to be thinking about this now, because stuff like this is going to happen. There's going to be more banks, more companies that will have financial challenges. So it's kind of like when there is a storm coming, a hurricane, right? Everybody knows that at some point there's going to be a hurricane, there's going to be a tornado. We just don't know when it's going to happen. So what do? Well, you put things in place before it happens. So when you're looking at your retirement, one of the things that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have everything in place now, that you're diversified properly, that you're in the know, that you take complete control of your retirement, and you shore things up so that when things happen, when the stock market goes down, you're protected. When it goes up, you're going to get some gains, right? It just makes good, sound financial sense. That's what it's about. You want to be diversified. You want to put things in place now. So if you feel a lot of uncertainty or a lot of fear, good chances are that you probably don't know what you have, where it's at, or what the risks are with that. So, that's where speak to your financial advisor, financial professional. If you don't have one that you're getting good guidance, or you don't have one at all, there's a link right here in the description below where you can book an appointment with us and have a conversation. And we've got a number of tools, and we can help guide you, okay? And we can help you put together a plan which creates what I call a solid foundation. Because when you have a solid foundation, the sky is the limit. Things are going to happen. Like I said, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the stock market's going to be down, it's going to be up. Interest rates are up right now, and then they're going to go back down at some point. We don't know when, right? But any of these changes, they all have an impact on your retirement. That's why you have to be well diversified. So anyways, don't freak out. Be aware of it. Keep your ear to the ground, so to speak, eye on the news so you know what's happening, but don't freak out yet. And know that you have some protections in place like what you can see here on my screen. So anyways, we're going to wrap things up. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. That way you're notified when we come out with tips and information like this. Have an awesome day and retire happy. Take care.